Follow the child's lead. How many of you have a niece or a nephew or a little one or grandchild that you see a lot and they're playing? All right, guys, learn from that child. The faith of a small child and the imagination capacity of a small child is absolutely amazing. When that little child is playing, let's think of the little boy, the little girl. The little boys play fireman, the little girls play princess. I don't know what it is with princess and fireman, but they do it. Think about what they do when they play. The little girl puts on her dress that her mommy got her, and her little princess shoes and her little crown. And what does she start doing? I'm a little princess. She starts acting it out. It's like they go into this instantaneous play acting where all the emotion of being the princess is in there. They really believe they're a princess. For that little time that they're play acting, they actually believe they are a princess. Nothing's going to tell them they're not. Isn't that not cool? That's the faith of a little child. Think about that as an adult. You got to do that. Get out of your respectable mode. Our respectable mode is, well, I can't play act in the mirror. Right? Sounds kind of corny. Yes, you can. That's what we're talking about today. Affirmation. You're affirming yourself. You're actually changing the way you think by what you play act. So get up in the morning and start talking about the things that you want in life and feel it. Like the little girl feels the way she's a princess. Learn from the little children. Dream in a crazy big way. If you guys today don't extend your dreams, you haven't been listening. I want big dreams to come out of this room today. You may already have some. Make them bigger. Make them bigger. Don't settle for less. Make those dreams huge. Create your vision statement from the big dream. You heard Justin get up here and share his vision statement. Create yours. Create it from the big dream. Think about the little girl and start play acting like you want to be the person that you're dreaming to be. Start changing your world by doing the daily affirmations. Use your daily positive self-affirmations, and by doing that, you're play acting in the adult form. Examples. I am incredibly successful in my field. I am going to meet people today that will make a difference in the pursuit of my goals. Speak it with faith that you're going to meet somebody that day. These appointments that we have, like me meeting Todd, that was something that was ordained to happen, so this could start happening and these things could come about. If you don't believe you're going to meet people that are going to make a difference in your life, nothing's going to change. It's all about relationships. I am going to make a big sale today. Perhaps you're in sales. Not all of us are here in sales, but you may be. You may be. Get up in the morning and say, I'm going to make a big sale today, and do it with emotion. Now, what if you get up and you just say, I'm going to make a big sale? What did my subconscious pick up from that? You don't know, right? I didn't feed it anything. But if I say, I'm going to make a big sale today, my subconscious went, whoop, we got to get to work. And then there's a cycle that happens. There's this amazing cycle that happens when you say it with emotion and you affirm it daily, daily, daily. It goes down into the subconscious. The subconscious creates a burning desire. This is all just bedrock principle. This really works. Now you've got this burning desire for the thing you just said. So now the subconscious creates this inspiration. It comes back up and guides you to do the things and make the steps you need to do to change, to get what you stated. Wow! It's a cycle. It's a cycle. All right, very good. I'm going to go on to the next one. Cause and effect, stimulus and response. We've already talked a lot about this today, but you know what? This is all about catching it. We want to catch it. The more you hear something, the more you catch it. Without a cause, men have shallow dreams, unfulfilled desires, and only live out a portion of their potential. Your cause, your purpose and destiny should be on the tip of your tongue. I should be able to walk up to you, Linda, and go, what's your cause? You got it. It comes right out. Right? If that happens, you're going to get it. If you can tell me the minute I walk up to you what it is, you're going to get it. If you have to think about it, you're probably not feeding the subconscious enough. So we need to work on that. We need to work on having it on the tip of our tongue. Life purpose changes the game. It changes your health. It changes your relationships. It changes your finances. And it even changes your death date. How many of you believe that? You change the day you die. Ooh, Steve believes me. You got a big smile. Most of you in here believe that. There's people out there in the world that believe that your death date is premature. I do not believe that. I believe we decide when we die. I'm going to give you 3 examples. These examples are examples in my family that to the T got what they asked for. 2 uncles. I had 2 uncles growing up. One of them, every time I was in his presence, he would bring it up. He'd say, you know, I don't think I'm going to live too much past 70. I got so sick of hearing that. I was like, why does he always say 70? I was a little kid and I thought it was weird. He's always like, oh, I'm just going to, you know, probably die when I'm 70. And I'm like, what is this with him? Guess when he died? 70 years old. He gave his body permission to give up at 70 years old, and he wasn't even sick. Weird, but real. Had another uncle, 75 is when he died. He said the same thing. He said it in a different way. He had a little different life philosophy. His way of saying it was, you know, I'll have all my goals tucked in. They'll be done by the time I'm 75. And he said that his whole life. All my goals will be done by the time I'm 75. Guess when he died? 75, right on the year. Do you think those 2 guys had a little bit to do with setting their death date? Absolutely. Now I'm going to tell you a really poignant story, and this one makes me tear up. So, I lost my mom and dad this year. And my dad was 93, my mom was 97. Beautiful people. My dad suffered severely the last 10 years with arthritis, lots of pain. He had a hernia that kept giving him problems. His body was worn out. He worked as a coal miner to provide for the family. And he was a big shaft in the mine twice over the period of 30, 40 years he worked in the mine. Fell down on his head, broke his back twice. This guy had every injury in the book. He had emphysema from working in the mines and smoking. I mean, he shouldn't have lived. He basically vowed to my mom when he retired, pretty much, you know, his life was done. He fulfilled the things he wanted to do, but he vowed to my mom. He said, Edith, he said, I will never leave you. He says, I will never leave you alone. He died within the same 30 days. And you know what? The last 10 years, it was all about purpose and destiny. That's all that he lived on. His purpose, she was legally blind, and she didn't want to go into an old age home. She was scared to death of it. And so he purposed in his heart to stay alive and be with her until the day she died, and they died together. He changed his death date. He changed his death date. So, I mean, how strong is this training we're doing today? This training is strong. You change it all by having a purpose. If you don't have a strong purpose today, go get one. Go get one. It changes the game. It changes your health. 2 things my dad did. Because he knew that he had to live to take care of my mom, he stopped smoking. Because he wanted to elongate his life. He made a health change that was right in line with wanting to stay alive for her. He also started eating better. Because he knew he had to last another 20 years when he made that vow. Do you see how having this purpose statement, it changes the game, guys. It changes the game. It changes everything. I'm going to skip that one because I'm running out of time. But I want to talk about finding your purpose. Without a vision, my people perish. Okay. The 2 guys, the 70-year-old and the 75-year-old, they perished. They didn't have a vision. And they spoke negative things their whole life about when you were going to die. Finding your purpose and creating a vision statement is your lifeline to every other principle. Let's talk a little bit about life philosophy. This is a little bit different than what we've been talking about today. Life philosophy is your belief system. It's what you believe to be important in life. And these are some examples of some life philosophies. Many of these I don't adhere to. These are very negative life philosophies. Some of them are very positive. But these are the philosophies of men and women through the ages. This is what they live by. Number one, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. I don't adhere to that one. I don't go after vengeance with people. I forgive them. But some people do that. That's what they live by. It's okay to steal, just don't get caught. It's a life philosophy. Not a good one, but it's a life philosophy. Life is short and then you die. That's not mine. Not mine. Procrastination, no. I just wait till the last minute before I will be to do things so I will be wiser when it's time to accomplish my task. A lot of people, that's their life philosophy. It's silly, but it's a life philosophy. A penny saved is a penny earned. It's a good one, actually. It's a very good one. When your well dries up, dig another well. It's kind of my philosophy. It's like if I fail, go dig another well. Got to keep going. And this one's my favorite. Obstacles in life are the mortar that makes us strong. Love that one. Write down your life philosophy. That's one of the things we're going to be doing in the breakout session. I don't expect you to get it perfect, but we're going to work on it today in the next segment. What is your life philosophy? I'm going to give you some chances to write it down. What is your dream income? Now, guys, I want you to really get creative imagination on this one, okay? This will be something you're going to be asked to talk about in our breakouts. What is your dream income? Income is not the only meter of a man or a woman, but it sure rates up there with oxygen. That's Zig Ziglar. So it doesn't really tell me who you are inside, the fact you make a lot of money. But you know what? It is really important. You've got to take care of your family. You have got to take care of yourself. And if you die with a debt load, you are a disgrace. So it's pretty important. Pretty important. Don't take it for granted. Keep it before your face and fight for it. Now, let me just talk to you about when you go to fill out your paperwork back there and you go to write down what your projected dream income is, or your dream income. This is not your projected income of going to your job or doing your sales venture or whatever you do this year. That's not what that is. That's not what your 1099 is going to say right now, or your W-2. Your dream income is the income that's going to allow you to have your dream, to create your destiny and purpose in life, the thing you were born for. Totally different than your projected income. I want you to write down your dream income, not your projected, okay? And then I'm going to read you my vision statement just to close. Just, you know, in closing, I want to just go over one more thing, and that is when you guys neglect, or when I neglect, or anyone in the world neglects to take this stuff seriously, it robs us. Just like a thief coming in and stealing everything while you're sleeping. It really is. It's like somebody came in and just emptied your house. Don't neglect. This stuff's important. The things you do every day to make money and take care of your family and feed your kids and all of that, those are great. They're good. This is key. Don't neglect this. Don't let this be robbed from you. Don't let the life that you could have, the dreams that you could have, and the purpose and destiny that your God-given purpose and destiny on earth, don't let it run away from you because of neglect, of just not doing it. I'm going to read you my purpose statement. I've been working on this for the last couple of months. And just as Justin read you his, I'm going to read you mine. And I wanted to inspire you. I'm not reading it to you to impress you. That's not what it's all about. I just want you to hear what the vision statement is, what it's all about. And you need to start thinking about how you're going to write yours down as you listen to this. And this is mine. I will definitely see great length of life, a minimum of 100 years. In order that I can perpetuate a movement that inspires and forever changes the lives of hundreds of thousands. I will earn $500,000 or more every year for the remainder of my life to allow me to fully accomplish my specific purpose as a motivator, connector, and life coach through social media, conferences, new era training facilities, and mentoring others in the area of wealth generation through network marketing. I will move a total of $12 million or more per year through my marketing program with the purpose of changing lives physically, nutritionally, mentally, and spiritually. I will lead by example and cause many in my sphere of influence to expand, enlarge and fulfill their highest and wildest dreams.